Some of the smartest people on Earth get paid a lot of money to make sure you never notice how much you're spending. I'm going to show you 6 tricks. They get worse as they go. Stick around for that. Let's go. The real example is so dumb it's perfect. Williams-Sonoma, the kitchen store. The story goes they released a bread machine, and it just sat there. Nobody wanted it. So they did something backwards. They put out a second bread machine, nearly identical, but bigger and way more expensive, right next to the first. Did the expensive one sell? No. Almost nobody bought it. But sales of the original nearly doubled, because now it had something to stand next to. Alone, it looked pricey. Next to the Deluxe model, it suddenly looked like the sensible, grown-up choice. The crazy-priced thing was never meant to sell. It's a ruler. The $2,000 bag by the door. The watch with more zeros than cents. None of it's really for sale. It's there, so the cheaper thing feels like restraint. Like you're saving money by spending it. That's them rigging one product. Watch what happens when they line up 3. Take ChatGPT. The free one's been getting dumber on purpose, and you've felt it. You ask it one simple thing, and suddenly it's stalling, hedging, double-checking if you're really sure, circling the runway like it forgot how to land. And after all that buildup, it hands you an answer a fortune cookie would call lazy. That's not it being broken. That's the trailer. The free version is a demo designed to disappoint you at the exact moment you need it most, because a little frustration, served daily, is the best salesman they've got. So you pay. And like magic, it can suddenly think again. You're not paying for a smarter robot. You're paying to undumb the one they dumbed down on purpose. And this one happened to me. You sign up, and the first thing they show you, already selected, glowing, friendly, is the yearly plan. There's a free trial, so you think, low risk. 3 days later, the trial quietly dies, and the full year hits your card. A month in, you realize you never used the thing, so you go to cancel, and you can't. Not without an early cancellation fee, because technically you swore a blood oath to the whole year. So you're paying money to leave a thing you already paid for. And the dirtiest part, the instant you click cancel, they offer you the same service for half price, which tells you everything. They could have charged you less the whole time. That discount isn't a thank you. It's a confession. The price you see might not be the price the person next to you sees. Same item, same second, different price. Companies quietly check your phone, your location, how many times you've refreshed the page, even whether your phone is a cheap one or an expensive one, and move the number just for you. Search the same flight 5 times? The site knows you're hooked and watches you sweat. Shopping from the expensive phone? Right this way to the pricier options, sir. There's barely a fixed price anymore. It drifts toward whatever they calculate you'll tolerate before you walk. You think you walked in to browse the shelves. You're not browsing. You're the thing being measured. And this one feels like the big one. The final boss. They don't even want your money first anymore. They want your attention, because your attention is the thing they actually sell. The app is free because you are the product, packaged up and sold to advertisers by the second. The endless scroll, the autoplay, the little red dot. None of it is an accident. It's engineered to keep you staring, because every minute you look is a minute they sell. You think you're the customer. You've been the inventory the whole time, and that feels like the worst one. It isn't, because attention can be wasted and money can be replaced, but the last one you can't get back. This isn't a pricing trick, it's the whole game. Why is the worst food for you always the cheapest? You're tired and broke, and the dollar burger is right there, while a head of broccoli judges you from across the store at triple the price. That's not an accident. Governments pour billions into subsidizing corn and soy, the cheap syrups and oils that fill almost every fast and processed food. The junk is propped up to be cheap. The fresh stuff gets almost nothing. And that food is engineered. Scientists tuning the crunch, the sweetness, the exact way it melts, all to switch off the part of your brain that says, "I'm full." It's built so you can't stop. And you don't even save money. You pay cheap at the counter, then you pay again. Later, slowly, in doctor visits, and years off the clock. Nobody decided to make you sick. It's just that sick turned out to be more profitable than healthy, and the whole system quietly arranged itself around that. The cheapest meal is the most expensive thing you'll ever eat. You just get the bill in installments. So that's the game. And the wild part? Almost none of it is illegal. It's just the way things are. But every one of these only works in the dark. So look, pause at the checkout. Laugh at the decoy plan. Clear your cookies before you book a flight. That one actually works. Because there's nothing they hate more than someone who quietly does the math. Subscribe, save a wallet. I'll be in the can.